If you pay attention to public education, you've probably heard about Common Core. Both here in Louisiana and nationally, to understand the contentious debate surrounding the issue, it's helpful to know just what Common Core is and what it's not. So what is Common Core? The Common Core state standards are a set of academic benchmarks. They are not a curriculum. Students must reach certain academic expectations at each grade level, but schools, districts, and states have discretion in how they teach and assess students to meet those expectations. For instance, one standard expects 8th grade students to read and understand a variety of literature, including stories, dramas, and poems. But teachers are free to select the curriculum, which includes which books and texts are taught. It's like having to drive somewhere for work, but being able to decide what route to take yourself. Common Core was a state-led initiative that started in 2009. It is not a federal takeover of education. In fact, the creation and adoption of standards was headed by organizations representing state governors and school officials from across the country, as well as big-name philanthropists like Bill Gates. The federal government encouraged Common Core through funding incentives, but it did not mandate states adopt those standards. So why would we need these standards? One of the main reasons behind the creation of Common Core was that U.S. students were falling behind their international peers. Uniform standards would raise the bar of education nationally, ensuring more rigorous criteria for students to meet. Additionally, how states measure the proficiency of students varies greatly. What's considered proficient in one state may not be in another state. A goal of Common Core was to ensure all students were being assessed by the same standards. Similar reasoning to why college admission offices require students to take the SAT or ACT and do not just rely on high school grades. And what about Louisiana? Louisiana is one of 43 states, along with the District of Columbia, that participates in Common Core. But the future of Common Core in Louisiana is now uncertain. The state witnessed a series of legal battles between the Department of Education, which supports Common Core, and Governor Jindal, who initially backed the standards, but then changed his mind and tried to get the state out of participating. This past spring, the state legislature forged a 3-part compromise that will set standards statewide. But this fall's upcoming elections could determine the long-term fate of Common Core in Louisiana.